about nature that led me to working right here at SeaWorld. We receive so many questions about killer whales each and every day from kids and grown-ups of all ages. We've gathered these questions and put them all together right here in this Killer Whales Up Close book to share with you today. We've connected the book so you'll be able to see everything up on the big screen. Now, if you're ready to get started, it's my privilege to introduce you to Amber.
Thanks, Emma. Hi, everybody. Are you guys ready to meet some killer whales? Yeah. All right, you guys, coming up first is one of our most athletic whales. She is 23 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hello coming right up here to Miss Shuka. Under 10,000 pounds. Even though he is that large, he is still one of our most athletic. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big hand coming out here into the center of the pool. This is Ulysses. We have 6 females, and they range in age from Mariah at 20 months old all the way up to Corky at 52 years old.
You can see how different each whale is. Did you know there are bigger differences in the wild? Would you be surprised if I told you there are actually different kinds of killer whales? Yeah, scientists refer to them as ecotypes. They live in different habitats, they have different body types, and they even pursue different kinds of food. But even though killer whale ecotypes are different, they're still considered members of one species, Orcinus orca. One question that we get asked all the time is how big does a killer whale grow to be? Well, the answer would depend on which ecotype you're talking about. Is it a 16-foot female in Iceland or a 30-foot male in Antarctica? Let's take a closer look.
Killer whales, no matter which type, is that they are found throughout our global ocean, from the Arctic to the Antarctic, and literally everywhere in between. They are found in so many different habitats and depend on such a variety of marine life for survival that killer whales are more intertwined with the fate of our ocean than any other marine animal. Truly, these awesome animals are the living symbol of our ocean, representing so much more than their own species.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again for Shuka and Ulysses. Okay, let's check out some of your great questions. Oh, here we go. So many people wonder about our trainers. In fact, raise your hand if you've ever wanted to be an animal trainer. Wow, that's a lot. Then you should meet the men and women who interact with our family of killer whales every day.
Next we have Christy. On our safety is Missy. Again, I'm Amber and Candace.
Our team is so passionate about what they do here every day. And you know, that makes me think of another great question. Do the trainers talk to the whales? Well, Amber, I'll let you answer that one.
Yeah, that's a very good question. We may not talk to the whales like you and I talk to each other, but we have taught them different signals to help us communicate with them. Our ongoing communication is an important part of building the strong relationships we have with the whales. Because of this connection, one thing we're able to do is answer important questions through research.
Here at SeaWorld, we have a unique opportunity to conduct research about killer whales, asking important questions that can only be answered in a setting like this. So much of what we learn here is being used to help killer whales in the wild. Of course, there are will be explored by studying whales in the ocean. By exploring questions both at SeaWorld and in the wild, our combined research gives all of us a better understanding of killer whales and the places they live.
And that's what I call working together. Research flowing in both directions, from our park to the wild and back again. That way, everyone can benefit. Okay, let's check out another question. Oh, perfect. This individual wonders why whales jump, and they just so happen to have that emoji. Look. You know, killer whales communicate in a lot of different ways. Sometimes they vocalize, and sometimes they use their body. And a jump like that is called a breach. They're making a sound on top of hidden below the surface.
Сейчас на середине прыгнет.
This could be to show their excitement, or maybe display a little power, or just to get the attention of the other whales. Some of you may have heard about Kalia's new calf, Amaya. Our SeaWorld social media fans actually helped us name her. Here at SeaWorld, we watch newborn calves rely on their mothers for everything, right from the very first moment of birth.
As a calf grows and gains some independence, it is looked after by other whales in the pod too. They help the mother protect the calf, teach it survival skills, and show the calf how to romp and play. Killer whales live in family-like groups known as pods. Like human families, their pods can range in size, from just a handful of whales up to a few dozen.
Wow, now isn't that a lot of questions? Believe it or not, we get that every day.
We sure do. Killer whales communicate with each other using all sorts of sounds. Let's listen. Now each type of killer whale, each pod has their own dialect, their own unique set of calls. Don't forget, they use body language too.
Sometimes they blow bubbles, bump into each other, or even scratch each other with their teeth, causing rake marks. These are the multi-line marks that you might see on the skin of killer whales and dolphins. It's one of the ways these animals display dominance over one another during social interactions, both in the wild and here at SeaWorld. We've just learned how killer whales use vocalization and body language to communicate with each other. But do you remember how we communicate with them? That's right, through signals. Here at SeaWorld, we communicate with our killer whales, and we want the next generation to be able to do the same.
Now next is my favorite part of the show. We have Lily on my left over here, and we have Juliana over on my right. So if Lily and Juliana, you two want to take a step forward for me. There you go. Yep, you're good, Juliana. Perfect. Now we have Kalia and Amaya out here to say hello to you guys. So Lily, you're going to be saying hello to Kalia. And Julia, you're going to be saying hello to Amaya. Oh, there's a big wave over there for Kalia. Uh-oh, careful, Lily. There we go. Out a nice big wave from Amaya for you, Julia. All right. There we go. Very good, Lily. And a nice big dance over there with Julia and Amaya. Now you guys did such a great job. We'd like to offer you these whale tails as a memory of you meeting Kalia and Amaya. Great job, Lily and Julia.
Here's another really great question. Who takes care of you, Shamu? I love that question because it lets us give you a peek at how we care for these extraordinary animals. Okay, Amber, is everyone ready?
We are. Now the training you're about to see allows us to take care of the whales. Now if you take a look up on the main stage there, you'll see Candace in what we call a fluke present. When the whales learn to offer their tail, we can draw a blood sample to check their health. We have Kalia out here showing you that as well. So they have a vein that runs right at the surface of that tail, and veterinarians can come out and draw a blood sample from that. Now, a slide-out behavior, like what you guys are going to be seeing right now with Kalia. Oh, and Amaya. Perfect. Now, we can actually weigh our whales with this behavior. We have a scale on the back. And we check their weight every week. That way we make sure that the adults are staying healthy and that the calves, like Amaya, are growing properly. Now, high energy behaviors like a fast swim or a breach are behaviors you see here at SeaWorld and out in the wild. Now, if you guys take a look over here on our right-hand side, this is going to be Shuka coming on up, showing you an example of that high energy behavior. Now she's going to be coming right over here on our left as well. Here she comes up one more time. Now these behaviors are behaviors that allow us to make sure that the killer whales get the exercise they need every day.
I know our guests also wonder how much the killer whale needs to eat to stay healthy.
Well, just like us, each killer whale's dietary needs is different. Amaya, at just 20 months old, she's eating about 37 pounds of fish a day. Whereas Ulysses, who you saw earlier, our largest whale, he's eating about 190 pounds a day. It is very important to note, however, that no matter what the whales do each day, they still receive all of their food.
Because we've been able to determine how much killer whales eat throughout different stages of their life, researchers in the field can use this information to determine if ocean habitats are healthy enough for killer whale populations to thrive. And that type of information is invaluable.
You know, food, exercise, and physicals aren't all our killer whales need. Their well-being is so important, we want to make sure that their minds are challenged and stimulated too. Now if you take a look up on the big screen, you'll see different types of environmental enrichment devices. So this one is a big toy there. We also can offer them kelp from the bay. We have jello that we can offer them, snow. If you take a look up on the stage, you'll see a hose being utilized. Kind of like kids running through a sprinkler. We can just play with them. We can give them large ice cubes. So if you look over on my left, you'll see Connor there with Kalia and some big ice cubes. Now, with all of the play and toys that we provide, the best enrichment still seems to be social interaction with other whales and our team of experienced trainers.
Okay, how about a question for all the kids out there? I know you all want to know who would win if a killer whale squared off with a great white shark. Raise your hand if you think the shark would win. Okay, now raise your hand if you think the killer whale would win. Yeah, that's right, killer whales. You see, a shark hunts alone, and a killer whale hunts in a pod, so it's not even a competition. Killer whales have even been known to hunt blue whales. Do you know how big a blue whale is? At over 80 feet is the largest animal to have ever existed on our planet. The killer whales can hunt these huge animals because they coordinate, collaborate, and cooperate. They work together as a group to overcome challenges much bigger than themselves. You know, we can learn a lot from them about how to overcome challenges that our ocean faces. In fact, if we collaborate like the killer whales, we can change the fate of the ocean and our world. Awesome. We've got some more questions. These are some common questions that always come in. Here we go. First one. Why do some dorsal fins curve? Great question. Dorsal fins lack any kind of skeletal support, such as bone or cartilage, to support their height and weight. They're made completely out of connective tissue. When an animal spends more time at the surface, the tissue in the dorsal fin may weaken and the fin may start to bend. We occasionally see this in the wild, like in the photos, and here at SeaWorld. Next one. How fast can they swim? Well, depending on their body weight, killer whales can swim close to 30 miles an hour. Check it out. Wow. Next one. How much water can their tails splash? Well, their tails, or flukes as they're called, are strong enough to fling a whole lot of water about halfway up these stands. Last one. If all the whales splashed all at once, could they get the whole audience wet? Well, maybe not the whole audience.
Сейчас обольет, смотри. Сейчас обольет. Again.
Refreshing. You know, killer whales are so inspiring. In fact, the more we learn about them, the more we see how they represent more than just themselves. Truly, to better understand the killer whale is to better understand the ocean. Never stop wondering about the natural world around you. Be sure to visit seaworldsandiego.com for your free download of the killer whales up close book and share it with your friends and family.
From all of us to all of you, thank you for coming, thank you for wondering, and thank you for caring. We hope you enjoyed killer whales up close and join us today at 4:30 for a One Ocean show. Enjoy the rest of your day here at SeaWorld. Goodbye, everybody.
I'm like, come on.
Porque ya